I've covered high-fat plant foods in the past, such as nuts, which are health-promoting, coconut oil, which is not so health-promoting, but what about avocados? 75% calories from fat, but good for you nonetheless, neither good nor bad, or something we should consider avoiding. Well, rats fed the human equivalent of 200 pounds of avocado seeds don't do so well, but we're not rats, and who eats avocado pits? Then, of course, the FDA warns about the toxicity of avocado leaves for the lactating mammary gland of the goat. But what about the actual fruit? Not good for pets, evidently, but then again, neither is chocolate. What about the actual fruit for actual humans? We've been eating avocados for 10,000 years, the darling of health nuts everywhere. What could possibly go wrong? Well, they're not a problem for cholesterol. In fact, people put on an avocado diet see a significant improvement in their cholesterol, probably in part due to its phytosterol content. The California Avocado Commission even supported a study pitting, no pun intended, avocados against a malignant line of oral cancer cells. Here's the control. The red dots indicate living mitochondria inside the cells, the little sparks of life force, extinguished by an avocado extract, leaving dead, lifeless husks of cancer cells in its wake. Kills breast cancer cells too. There's a natural plant toxin produced by the avocado tree and found in avocado fruit that acts as a fungicide, an insecticide, and can do a number on human breast cancer cells. And here they are. These are not what we want in our body. These are 3 breast cancer cells huddled together, planning their route of attack. This is a different stain than used before. The red is their nucleus, and the green is their cytoskeleton, the cell's skeleton. Didn't know cells had skeletons? How else could they move? How else could a breast cancer cell get from the breast to the brain or to the liver? It crawls there. Here's a video of breast cancer cells in a lab working their way through a maze researchers set up for them, using their cellular skeletons to pull themselves along. But that's what chemotherapy is for. This is what the chemo drug paclitaxel can do. Clumps up their cytoskeleton, so the cells can't move, can't divide. And the avocado toxin can do the exact same thing, stopping breast cancer cells in their tracks. The researchers conclude that the avocado toxin, should be further evaluated as a single-agent or combination chemotherapy agent for cancers of the breast and potentially other cancers as well. Look what this toxin does to cancer cell DNA. This is a measure of DNA fragmentation. The avocado compound rips their chromosomes limb from limb. Unfortunately, it turns out it appears to do the same thing to normal cells, too.
Of the difference between avocados and the different categories. This is a category 1 avocado. You notice it has a much larger size and a very consistent color and texture. This is a category 2 avocado. Both of them are a product of Mexico. Number 2, you see, are much smaller. They also have a lot of bruising and stains on the skin. This one has a very significant sunburn on it. The difference is that when you open these and you look inside, you'll often see browning. You see a little bit of browning on the meat here. That's a result of a little bit of aging and maybe some bad temperature control. Again, the same thing here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of browning inside of there. So the presentation is horrible. Same thing, here's another example. You see that the stem is quite brown, very unappealing. It also affects the flavor. Same thing here with the browning. In the category number 1, the very consistent, very clean shell. And inside, I took the liberty of cutting this one already, and you'll see that they're very, 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 very consistent. There's no darkness on them. There's no bruising, absolutely beautiful meat on them. And that's the difference when you go shopping for avocados. Look for category 1. Don't bother getting category 2. It's just not going to be worth it. Here's a beautiful avocado. All right, thanks a lot.